Hey folks, welcome back to Hoosier Ho. This is an unexpected video, but I wanted to give you a little bit of good news and a lot of bad news. The deer did not get into our in-ground garden in the field, which I showed you guys the other day with our electric fence. It's working perfectly. We went out there this morning, did a little weeding, and was not planning on doing any type of video this morning, as you can tell by the way I look. And we don't usually film in the middle of the day because it's so bright out here, but wanted to show you some bad news. I almost broke down into tears this morning, but I didn't. Might a little later, but not yet. Came out here and we had weeded the field with our hoe, and then came back up and I was grabbing a few more seeds. We were just gonna mess around out there. And I seen Rob looking over here in the strawberry patch, which I showed you the other day with all of the strawberries turning red. Well, guess what? They're all gone because the deer got them. They got every red strawberry there was. So in a fit of rage, I just ripped the net off and I said, forget it, they can have the rest of them, I don't care. So come this way and I will show you what they did. They must be hungry, little suckers, because I don't even know what that plant is there, but you can see there are no leaves on top anymore. They ate it all. And then if you walk over this way, and the only reason this brought us to our attention was because Rob seen some deer droppings, and we knew they were in the backyard. So you can see here where these are my hostas plants, and they've eaten the leaves off of all of those. So here's the strawberries. Here's where they've grown to. All the leaves are gone. Well, not all, but as you can tell, I snapped them off. But there are no more strawberries. There's no red strawberries anywhere. And then I had all of this covered up with netting. Not super secure, but I had the big staples in there holding it down. But man, they just nudged it to the side and ate it. So if you look in there, there's nothing red anymore. They're all gone. They're all just freaking gone. So that was pretty upsetting to me. I don't know why. I like strawberries. I don't do a lot with them. I make some jellies, and if I have enough, but not this year. So come on out. I'll show you what else they did. So out here we had our beets and our beans covered up with this white netting, if you will, and it's worked great. But my carrots, I told a big lie the other day. I said they don't eat carrots. Well, guess what? They do. I have 3 beds of carrots there, and if you can see, some of the leaves are gone off of those as well. So they also eat carrot leaves. We know that now. And then back in the back there, I've got a raised bed up pretty high there with some spring lettuce growing in it. Well, all of the outside rows are gone. So Rob wants to climb through this. So come on. So look at the carrots. You can see where they ate the beans, or ate the carrot leaves. Some of them, not all of them. They must not like them too well. I thinned them out yesterday. So that's what that one is laying there. But if you look, you can see the leaves where they just snapped them off of there. So I'm hoping they pull out of it. I don't know. I've never had to meet carrots before. But you can see the beans and the beets. They couldn't get to them. We did see in one corner where they tried to nudge the netting to the side. It might have even chewed on it a little bit, but they didn't get through, thank goodness. But whatever. And then the lettuce back here. They ate the outside row here. Whatever. It's pretty discouraging. But the in-ground garden out there is good. They didn't get in. To be honest with you, I hope it zapped the crap out of them and they don't come back. But they had their fill last night. So I've got some zucchinis over there. I covered them up with some netting. But what we're doing, I don't want an electric fence up here in the backyard. This is where my dogs are. We're out here all the time, and I don't want to have to deal with that because, I'm a little skittish about that anyway. So we're going to do the 3-dimensional fence up here. We've already started it. That's what we just climbed through. So what we're doing is we're just taking 3 rows of the twine right here. And this is inexpensive, like twine like a phone cabling person would use. We just ran it from our fence. We just basically boxed it in. So this is the first row, if you will. What we're gonna do is, just like out in the field, we're gonna go out 3 feet and put another, I don't know, probably just 1 more row of the twine. And what that is it makes it 3-dimensional. Let me get all this sun. Makes it 3-dimensional, and from what we've researched, the deer, it kind of throws them off. They don't feel like they can jump in and clear it. They're afraid they're gonna get caught or whatever, fall or whatever. And so that's the plan. That's what we're gonna try. We got to go to the hardware store and get a couple more poles. Frustrating, very frustrating. Rob said, forget about it, it's done, let's just move on. And I'm having a hard time with it, but I can do it, you know. It's just, it's discouraging, you know, but, you know, at least...
No strawberry shortcake for you.
Nope. I picked like 6 or 7 the other day and put them in a bowl, and I thought, well, they're not ready enough for me to pick, so that's all. I got a couple, whatever. Anyways.
Show them where they tried to get through in the green beans.
I already sealed it up, but I'll show you. These look beautiful. Before I knew we were going to put the 3-dimensional fence in up here, I went and grabbed a couple more bricks. But you can see right here, this was out here, and that was kind of open where they had tried to stick their noses in there. Little rascals. Not happy with them, but I'm going to seal that back up. Anyways, we're hoping the fence works. We'll see. So, see another video tomorrow morning. My carrots are gone, you'll know it didn't work, but we have faith. It worked in the field before we put the electric fence up, because we had the 3-dimensional fence up first. And even before we plant anything, we'd see deer tracks through there all the time. And so we put that up, and once we put that up, we didn't see any more deer tracks through there. So we're hoping that it works. But this is such a big area back here, there's no way I could keep them from jumping in my backyard. I mean, we have fishing line above the chain link fence over there, but there's just no way. It's too big. It's too big. So, anywho.
That's why we're going to a hoop house.
Yes. Yeah, that's a future video. We put in for a grant to get, what's it, NRCS? An NRCS. It's through the government, and we applied to get a hoop house put out in our backyard, to where you have to do actually in-ground gardening for 3 years. So that's another story for another day. So, but I'll be talking to you about that. So I just wanted to give you a quick view of my loss this morning. So take care, work hard, remember, everybody can be nice.